All right, assalamualaikum. So I've been sitting here. I've been working all night. With my team, and I was going up and down social media. Hey, Kingsley, going up and down my social media, and I've been seeing these posts about Libya, about the slave trade. And to me, I don't think this is anything new, but I haven't been watching the news, and I barely look at my TV. So I am curious, if especially if someone can inbox me or call me, let me. I really like to know what is going on with Libya. That I'm seeing all these extra posts about the slave trade, because from my understanding, this has been occurring. It has never stopped. Like, I remember when I was in Ethiopia, I was hearing about people being going to other countries to work as maids, and their passports get taken. I mean, it is nothing new. So I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Did something happen recently? Do you know, King? Did something happen recently where Libya is like? I'm seeing it across all my social media. I'm seeing it on my Instagram, on my Facebook, and what have you. So I'm like, am I in a bubble? Because I'm this is not news that they've been doing that to Africans, been snatching them up. Slave is it? Was there something that recently happened to it? Assalamualaikum, Brother Basil. Greetings, Ross Omar. Do you all know what's going on with Libya? Because I was just sitting here working, and I was like, I figured I'd jump on here. Somebody might know. I've been seeing all these things going on my timeline about the slave trade in Libya. But from my understanding, the slave trade has been kind of happening across Africa, and it's been happening ongoing. And why is it now um, in one country coming to surface when it's been pretty much happening across you know the whole continent, as well as in other areas? People being shipped off to Europe, and their passports being taken, and being people being forced to work on as indentured farmers. Um, but it's been hush hush, and it's basically been hush hush because it's people of color. So I'm like, is there another agenda attached to this? Because a lot of times I notice, like, these organizations will have their agenda, and when they focus on one particular country and they see that there's a crisis, it's not really that they're so concerned about that crisis, because these crises have been happening all the time. They usually have another agenda that they're kind of sidetracking to take your attention away from their real agenda. So I was like, what is it about Libya that this is coming to the forefront? And I'm not saying that it's not an important issue by any means necessary, because it is, but it's not like Libya is the only country that this is happening. So a lot of times I notice what they do in this country. What they do is they put something out there to get our attention away from what they're doing on the backside of it. And I have a feeling that's part of what they're doing, because I remember when the women were being snatched out of Ethiopia. I didn't hear it, see it across the timeline. When the Sudanese women were being shipped out of the different countries, it's been happening. So there's, from my personal belief, and maybe I'm just um, kind of a skeptic, especially with social media. We have to be so careful, because one person get a taste of something, and the next thing you know, it's sweeping across everyone's page, and then the real agenda is hidden. So yes, that's an important topic. I'm not taking that away. But does anyone know what is the situation in Libya like? Is there something politically that people are interested in that country per se, or is it some kind something with the raw materials? Because I don't know. I have a feeling something else is more to it, because this is an issue for people of color. Always have been. It has not it's not just focused in one country. It is across the diaspora. So I think we really, yes, I would love to be able to do something. I don't really know what to do. If anyone knows of any organizations, how we can help this situation, I would love to be a part of it. But we have to be mindful. But anyway, I'm rambling. I was up here working. I needed to take a break from working. And so I thought and I kept seeing Libya, 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 Libya. So if anyone has any information, let me know because I like to learn more, and I'm going to research it myself personally. But anyway, thank you for letting me just ramble on. Peace. Assalamualaikum. Good night.